Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly Forex analysis. Let's get going and start off with the DXY. And if you remember last week, we were expecting DXY to create a consolidation and then resume the uptrend. As you can see from the arrows on the screen, I was expecting two types of consolidation. First one was a deeper pullback towards the second trend line before resuming the uptrend. And the second option was that the price will make a shorter correction and then resume the uptrend. And as you can see, the price followed the second option and it moved almost 200 pips towards the upside. Now in the coming week I'm expecting the price again to make a consolidation and then continue the move towards the upside to create a new higher high. For Euro USD last week we were expecting the price to make a consolidation, as you can see by the arrows on the screen, and then continue the bearish momentum, and we got this first correction. Then the price followed down to create a new lower low. We got 116 pips towards the upside in this consolidation, and then it dropped almost 300 pips towards the downside. So it was a good analysis on our side. Now in the coming week I'm expecting the price to pull back again, and if we get a bearish reaction then the price will continue to drop. If not, the price could engage into a deeper consolidation before resuming the downtrend. Okay, for pound USD last week we were expecting a deeper consolidation, but as you can see the price made a short correction and then dropped one more time, taking out this low, creating a new lower low. And in the coming week I'm going to pay attention to this trend line, and if the price will break through, that means that this is the first signal for a deeper pullback, and it might have a chance to head towards the second one, which is a bigger 4-hour trend line. So keep in mind these two options. If the price will drop, it's okay. I'm not going to be looking for sell setups from these levels. I would like to see a deeper pullback to occur before going into any sells. For dollar yen, we were expecting the price last week to continue to drop, and as you can see, basically the price is in the same spot. The only difference is that we created a nice sell setup from this fair value gap level. The price went back down, then pulled back, and they started to drop. This is the bearish reaction that we needed from this level, and now it's looking like it's consolidating. The price action is corrective, and if we get here a bearish reaction, then the price will break out the trend line and then create a new lower low inside this correction, having the potential to continue to drop as a bigger degree correction. So for me, I don't see any buy setups. I'll only trade it towards the downside, but short term, because this correction needs to happen in the grand scheme of things, and now the only setup that I see is towards the downside. Of course that this could be a bear trap, but no matter what, if I don't see a reaction, I won't trade it. So in either case, I'll be safe. So keep in mind, if the price will give you a reaction, then it has the potential to drop to take out the previous low, creating a lower low here and potentially continuing more towards the downside. For USDcad, our forecast was correct last week. We're expecting the price to engage into a consolidation, and as you can see, it moved down 175 pips, and the weightings are looking, the price stopped at the trend line, took out this low one more time, collecting the liquidity, and now the weightings are looking, this one here looks like it is making a pullback. We don't have a buy setup, but I'm inclined to think that because we move a lot in the past few weeks and months, the price went on a big rally. I'm expecting a bigger degree consolidation to occur at some point and the price to drop again. I don't see any buy setups at the moment, neither do I see a sell setup, but if the price will move here correctively, if we get a bearish reaction followed by a small consolidation, then this will be our trade towards the downside. We have a fair value gap level above which the price can reach and then create a bearish reaction, which we will need for this sell setup to be confirmed. For pound yen, our analysis was spot on last week. If you remember, we were expecting the price to make a consolidation after we broke this low. As you can see by the arrows on the screen, we're expecting the price to make another push up and then drop one more time to take out the previous low. And as you can see, this was a 500 pips move towards the downside. I hope you guys managed to get the trade on it. You got a nice reaction from the trend line. As you can see, a nice bearish reaction. Also, this fair value gap, it was a nice confluence between the trend line and the fair value gap. And you got the bearish reaction followed by a small consolidation, and this was a nice trade. If you guys took it, congratulations. Now I'm expecting the price to continue the downward momentum, but first I want to see another consolidation before it will push back down to take out the low again. Gold, we were expecting last week a consolidation, a move towards the upside, but in a corrective manner towards the 4-hour trend line. But as you can see, the price went above our expectations. The price broke out of the 4-hour trend line and continued its way up, and at the moment it's at a critical resistance level. But by the way the price action is looking, I'm expecting in the coming days to see a correction. So if the price action will be corrective here, then this will shoot up again and take out the previous top, creating a new all-time high. So very important to watch the price action. If you see here a correction rather than a sharp drop, this will move up. If you see a sharp drop followed by a consolidation, a ranging price action, then most likely this will continue down. Okay, so these two options are to be considered for gold in the coming week. Silver, our forecast was correct last week. We're expecting the price to consolidate, and as you can see, it's moving sideways. Compared to gold, this has a slow show momentum, and I'm expecting in the coming week, if you see the price action ranging in this zone, to push back up one more time, and if gold will create a new all-time high, this will shoot up as well. But the question is that if this will break the top, or if it will have a pit stop somewhere around this fair value gap level. As you can see, there's some liquidity left behind here, and I'm expecting as a first target, if it goes up, this fair value gap level to be taken out. Let me draw it for you guys. So like I was saying, this fair value gap plus a sideways move here, this will be the confirmation for your next move towards the upside. If you see that, then use this as a target for your take profit area. For oil, we're expecting two scenarios last week. First one was that if we see the price action consolidating, then most likely we'll drop one more time to take out the low. And the second one was that if we get the breakout of the trend line followed by a pullback, then most likely the price will continue to go upwards. So we got the second scenario in play at the moment, but it's not completed yet. We need the price to create a consolidation, and if the price action will be ranging, then I'm expecting another push up towards the $75 level. We'll also get here a market structure shift, and this will be encouraging for our future trades towards the upside, because this means that the price will most likely pull back at that point and continue up. But let's take it step by step. So wait for this consolidation. If you see the price action ranging, and if you see a bullish reaction towards the upside, then this will be the one to break the previous lower high and head towards the $75 level. Okay, for DAX, I'm expecting in the coming week the price to resume the uptrend, because we got a liquidity sweep and also MACD divergence, and we got the market structure shift above, which means that if we get here a consolidation, then most likely the price will push back up to collect the liquidity from the previous top and create a new higher high. For NASDAQ, we're expecting last week a consolidation to occur after this sharp drop, and as you can see, the price moved 500 pips in our direction, and I said that also if we get a reaction towards the downside, the price will push back down to collect the liquidity from this yellow rectangle. But as you can see, the correction is not over yet. The price action is ranging, but the way things are looking, if the price will decide to go down, I'd like to see a strong reaction from here, maybe on the lower time frames, to take out a previous higher low, consolidating, and then this will be a nice trade to take into consideration. Other than that, this could crawl its way up and take out the previous top, slow and steady, and if that happens, we won't have any setup to take into consideration, because it will be pretty heavy to trade it with this current structure. So if you see here a drop breaking the previous higher low on the lower time frames followed by a small consolidation, then most likely this will drop again to take out the previous low. Okay, other than that, like I said, there's no setup at the moment for the upside. Only if we get a sharp move up followed by a pullback, then yes, we're going to consider taking this trade towards the upside, but it needs to unfold first. At the moment, there's nothing clear, so we have to wait and see. Personally, I'll be waiting for the sell setup if it comes. If not, potentially if we get that buy setup that I was talking about, but it will be a bit hard to unfold like that at the moment. So we'll keep you updated in the coming week. For Bitcoin, we're expecting the price to continue the rally, and we are expecting the 100K level to be hit. We're short $500 from our target, but the price moved almost 1,000 pips since our previous forecast, from the $89,000 level to the 99.5K. So only $500 left to this historical level for Bitcoin. And in the coming week, I'm expecting again the price to consolidate, push back up again, surpassing the 100K level. But be cautious, because anytime now we can get a deeper consolidation, because this is also a psychological level, and many people will potentially dump Bitcoin because of fear of a sell-off. And I'm expecting at some point the price to drop before resuming the uptrend again. So this pullback most likely will unfold at some point, potentially after we break the 100K level or above. So keep your eyes out if you want to trade it. Make sure you take profits fast. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my analysis. Don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to trade with care. I wish all of you a happy trading week ahead, and we'll see you guys on the next one.